Welcome to the Life of Styn. And today we'll be talking about how to be authentic to yourself. My apologies in advance. I'm still getting over an illness, so I probably don't sound the best. But let's continue. So, the reason this topic is going to be important is because a lot of your happiness is going to be coming from who you want to be, not who you think others want you to be. And at the end of the day, no matter who is around you in your support system, you only got yourself. You spend the most time with yourself, and you have to live with that person 24/7. Imagine how painful it is to live with them if you don't like yourself. I know plenty of people who are their own worst enemy, and it's sad to see it because I know what it was like. Listen, be who you want to be because you want to be that person, not because it'll get you fame or status or make you seem cool in front of all your friends. Take the qualities from all your favorite people and be who you want to be. You don't need permission to be who you are. Do the things you want to do and pursue what you want, but do it genuinely. The cool thing about life is when you allow yourself to be who you are and accept that, or give yourself the courage and discipline to change into who you want to be, the other pieces all fall together. Even in relationships, think about how a relationship will turn out if you pretend to be the person you think they want instead of being true to yourself. Even if it works out and keeps them around, you're not going to be happy because you will feel like you are living a lie and will be preventing yourself from living life the way you want. I can promise you, be who you want to be, and the right person will accept you for exactly who you are, and both parties will be so much happier. Quit thinking you have to be a certain way or that you aren't enough if you don't meet requirement A, B, and C. Okay, society, stigma, standards of Western society, they've all really messed up what true happiness, success, and being is. You are enough. You have what it takes. Life's not going to throw something at you that you can't handle. So throw away any notions of who you think you should be and be the person that you want to be. And be honest with yourself. Life gets easier when we become our own ally instead of our worst enemy. I hated the person I was, and it was because that person couldn't be honest with themselves. They couldn't live true to themselves. They betrayed themselves for others' approval and love. And even after getting what he wanted from the lie he lived, he still felt hollow. Fulfillment and happiness comes from within. It doesn't come from out there. So quit chasing material pleasures and shallow love. They'll never bring you true happiness. You are the only person who is responsible for your own happiness, for your emotions and your thoughts. And your life won't reflect happiness until you cultivate it yourself. It's so obvious from an outside perspective, the benefits that arise from being true to yourself, but we need to look inward to discover everything we desire. Not out there. Don't worry about other people and what they're doing. Focus on yourself. Think about it. If I was 10 times stronger and wiser, wouldn't that help the people around me most? And if you were 10 times stronger and wiser, wouldn't you be a big part of the reason the world gets better? We focus so much on projecting and judging others so that we justify and then refuse to see our own evils. We use it as a self defense mechanism and we use it as a weapon as well. But at the end of the day, all those things just perpetuate more and more suffering. And obviously, you don't want that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be fighting to survive or fighting to not suffer or to get the life you want. Unapologetically be yourself, but don't use it as an excuse to perpetuate shitty behavior. I mean, honestly, do whatever you want. And, um, but this is coming from someone who's been there and done that. And really, just take advice from the people who are where you want to be. If you want to be rich, then you probably want to take advice from a rich person. If you want to be happy, take advice from a happy person. If you want to create the life you want, take advice from someone who has done that. Being selfish for selfless reasons is selfless. I'm selfish so that the people around me can have the best version of myself, and because of that, people around me see me as selfless. Sometimes you need to tell people no and do what you need for yourself. You aren't responsible for other people's problems or happiness, and you're setting yourself up for failure when you do. Only you can save you. Everyone's walking their own path and they have to walk it. You can walk with them, but you can't walk it for them. As always, there's so much more I can say, but I've said my piece. If you have any questions or need help, contact me or stay tuned and listen to these videos. Try the practices and persist. If you devote yourself to what you want, you will achieve it. It is just a matter of time. So thank you if you've made it this far. Share this with a friend who you think needs this and have the day you were meant to have.